Most people think speaking English fluently means forcing themselves to speak faster.
Monkey never clap because a monkey everyday bananas. 2.
It doesn't work like that. Fluency is about reducing mental friction. It's what's happening here. When your brain stops negotiating mid-sentences, word starts flowing. Speed is just a side effect. So what's the real problem? Let's clear it up today.
I have book. I'm everyday study English.
It's not pronunciation, it's not vocabulary size, it's not confidence. The real bottleneck is processing speed. It's like the GPU NVIDIA released. It's all about processing speed. You know, you feel this when you pause too long and be like, you know, that kind of situation. Or you translate word by word in your mind. Or when your sentence just sounds robotic. That's not bad English. That's your brain doing too much at once. That's like doing bench press. Like I can do, 30 kilos, perhaps, I don't know. And then you're forcing yourself to do 60. So it's gonna be really hard. So how can we fix this? This is where most people get stuck. They practice alone. They repeat the same mistakes and nobody tells them what's slowing them down. Language is just like any sports out there. It's a performance skill. And no performance skills improve without feedback. Every great athlete has a great coach giving live correction while they train. Speaking is the same. This is also why platforms like italki actually matter. It's one of the few places where you can get real conversation and real-time corrections. This was exactly how I learned French. I didn't rely on one teacher. I had no less than 5 teachers over the course of my learning. And each one had a very specific job. At the beginning, I worked with a teacher just, for the basics, how to greet people, how to be polite, how to not be polite. Yeah, like I learned how to swear with them.
So how do you say it? Putain. Putain.
And more importantly, how French actually works in real life. This is the part where traditional classrooms can do well, but italki lessons are uniquely good at. They are personalized. For instance, if you want to, sound more casual texting a French friend, you learn that. If you want to, let's say, understand a slang from a Netflix show, you can ask that directly. There's no generic curriculum. There's no, Unit 4, weather and hobbies, those kind of textbook chapters. The lessons on italki, they adapt to your real life. Not, the other way around, having teachers telling you what to say today, what to say tomorrow, and you can't actually use it in real life. And after 20 or 30 hours time spent in learning the basics, I moved on to the next phase, which is the most important one, the conversation phase. I worked with 3 different conversation partners. And here's the key part. I told them the same stories to all 3 of them, or all 5 of them. Same experiences, same opinions, the same, my name is Johnny, same structure. But each person corrected something different. One fixed my sentence structure, one fixed how unnatural I sounded, one fixed what a native speaker would actually say. So basically the same story, 3 rounds or even 5 rounds of feedback. And that's when speaking stopped feeling heavy for me. I've just keep on practicing the same thing over and over again. And finally, when I needed to pass the TEF exam, which is the equivalent IELTS exam for French, I worked with an ex-examiner. Not to relearn French, but to understand the test itself. What examiners listen for, where people lose points, what actually matters to the examiner. So in essence, what I'm trying to say here is on italki, each teacher helped me remove a different layer of friction. And that's when my speaking speed changed without me trying to speak faster. And that's why I keep saying this to a lot of people who ask me how to, speak fluently. It's about repetition. And repetition isn't boring if the feedback changes. And to put this in practice, I'm opening a limited number of conversation classes on italki. Not lecture style, not textbook based, just focus on speaking. Live correction and fixing the exact friction points that slows you down. And there's no pressure at all. You don't have to sign up for a 3-month course. You just pay as you go. And if you want to try it, use the code for a sweet discount today. All right, let's move on to solution 2. Train in chunks, not words. Once feedback is in place, what you train becomes critical. English isn't spoken word by word. native speakers don't consciously build sentences. They speak in ready-made chunks. To be honest, what I mean is, the reason why is, it all depends on chunks of words or phrases removes decisions. Instead of thinking about grammar, which comes first, the order of the words, vocabulary, your brain just recalls one unit. So less thinking equals faster speech. Solution number 3. Prepare before you speak. Now, let's remove the final bottleneck. Improvising everything on the spot is insanely hard, even for native speakers. So don't improvise what's predictable. For instance, your self-introduction, your job, or whatever you study, or your common opinions, or your personal stories. These are topics that you'll be asked or you'll engage in constantly. So if you prepare these topics beforehand, you'll be able to face all kinds of small talks. And also you would have more brain power to deal with other things that you didn't expect it. That's how it makes you sound fluent. You see, I'm trying to improvise here. And it's actually a little difficult because I'm trying to think about some other examples, but I can't think of one because there are many things going on right now. There's a camera speaking to you guys, and if I'm trying to think out of the box, it can be a little difficult. So what I'm trying to say here is speaking fluently equals fewer decisions, and fewer decisions equals less thinking. All right, that's all for today. I think these 3 methods will actually help you speak a lot faster, a lot more fluent. Oh, and remember, if you want to speak to me personally, I'll be offering a limited amount of classes on italki. And remember to use the discount code. And I hope to see you guys soon. I'm actually really excited to talk to you guys. Peace. Ciao.